Welcome, ladies and gents. Let's get back to it. This is Creative Craving. Oh yeah, I remember what we were doing. We were setting up a route for Caterium. I think I might even have my list. Right, we got interrupted here and I had to go. I might still have my list, and this time I think I'll share it with you. Hang on, let me sort through and find it. Not that one. Close. Question mark? Yes, I found it. Okay. Beg pardon. Let me go ahead and share that with you guys as soon as I figure out life. Oh yeah, there it is. Wheel. Boom. Which for some reason is not showing up at all. That's interesting. Okay. Well, is it worth it? I'm not even sure. Let's select. Okay, we might be able to do this. Boom. Oh! I just got hit! Ha ha! Well, I'm busy, yeah. Now, what happens if I change the layout here? Was this gonna... Well, that doesn't help anything. Get rid of that. Maybe that's visible. Anyway, we unlocked pipes. Now we just need to route quick-wire. That's our next, That's our next thing. Hey! We can combine checkboxes with, numbers. It's kind of a dumb system, but I don't hate it. Okay, the game's a little quiet for me today for some reason. Alright, I figured there'd be a ride if I didn't go back to, if I didn't come back to Satisfactory for too long, so. Oops, let's get out. Now the first thing we want to do, so here we are, we're back. Let me actually, I can't just be watching this in my little tiny window this whole time. There we go. Let me delete all of this. Delete all of type. Same thing with the fuel, because I don't need to be carrying that around with me. Oh, okay, well I will carry it, I guess. Let's take the truck back with us. Back to where it belongs. Of course, we lost our speediness. And we also need to turn around, go the other way. Oh, oh, oh. Good. Not only do we lose our speediness, but we also have to re-enable zoop mode next chance we get. Alright. Now while we're zooping along here, I'm going to check some settings. I'm getting some pops on my side when I'm streaming, but when I play back the stream later, I don't hear the pops. So, like, hopefully it doesn't affect you guys today. I don't expect it to. But it has been frustrating me a little bit. I guess maybe processing audio four ways from Sunday is a little bit much for my PC to handle. That's my only explanation. Alright, so let's go back here and replace this truck. Chugga chugga chugga. And hopefully this time we'll get all the way. You know, I probably should have gone ahead and driven the truck all the way. Because I'm going to encounter another obstacle I'm going to have to deal with, aren't I? Well, such is life. So here we go, right about there. Yep. Build. Oh, long. I was going to say logistics, but that's not it. Truck. There's the front. And the back. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put a tiny bit of coal here. Let's get rid of the rest. All of type. Okay, let's record. Start recording. Hopefully it doesn't just sit here for a while. Oh, we can just press A. We don't have to do anything else. Wait for the animation to finish. I imagine it's done now. This is the button to go. There we go. I keep forgetting how to drive trucks. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Don't need to win any races. Oops. Oh, hello. This is why we want to go nice and slow. Obstacle overcome. Can't see anything. No serious consequences. Now, where am I supposed to go? This way. Right. Okay, not great, but we did okay. We made it through. I definitely want to go slow when I get here. It's going to have all kinds of issues when it's running by itself. I don't have any way around that. We'll try to be careful here. Oh yeah, it's going to run into something when it goes up this all the time, but thankfully, at the very least, when trucks kind of get messed up along their path, they reset. It's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Kind of goes to show that planning truck routes is in some ways more complicated than planning train routes. Because, you know, with a train, the driver has some control of the route, but, you know, the options of what the driver can do are preset. You know, that doesn't require nearly as much mental effort to get the truck where it needs to go, or to get the train where it needs to go. But with a truck, if you're driving a truck, you have to make decisions all the time. You know, if I'm on the highway, do I stay in the right lane? Do I get in the left lane? What do I do? I almost forgot where my whatchamacallit was. Now, when we go through here, there's a really good chance we're going to end up getting stuck on something. I've just accepted this as being my fate. I bet we're getting stuck right here. We are going to get stuck right there. Is there a way around that, though? Because at this point, I don't want to go back and do this again. Can we cheat and make it work? I go fast enough, then maybe. Nope, we didn't make it. Okay. There's no way to do this without getting out of the truck. That's a shame. Now we want to go up. Up, 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 up. Alright. Oops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go back, go back, go back. Stay right. Stay with me. Okay, go back. This time, come out here. Here we go. Now this time, instead of rerouting all this stuff, which I totally could do, but I remember how long I spent on that the first time. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make an escape hatch here. Am I about to get hit? Maybe. Okay, let's switch to... Nope. Let's switch to zoop mode. But also... Oh. Whatever, we'll just copy this one. It doesn't have to match. I would like the color to match, but eh. Now, weirdly, if I go up here, it's going to... There we go. I missed my chance to explain that well. This seems really echoey to me. Maybe there is an echo on my side. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. We go this way. This is in the way. Maybe we can reroute it. Or this one. One of those two. Honestly, the one I'd rather reroute would be the coal, I think. Am I gonna get hit? Nope. Okay. Do. It should auto-connect. Wait. Yes. Looks like it auto-connected. Okay, now we want to go down to ground level here. Whoops. Don't fall. The most convenient routing seems like... You know, it doesn't even matter which is most convenient. I can do either. Let's do it this way. Yes, I'm definitely hearing double. Let me Let me see if I can adjust my audio settings here to fix that. Give me just a second. Yeah, that's pretty much messed up. I don't know why it's doing this, but it shouldn't affect you guys any. Yeah, for some reason, this factory Steam game, I guess that's what it calls it. Anyway, for some reason, this game, whenever it connects, whenever it connects to my audio system, it adds extra connections I don't need. It's like, no, that's not part of the plan. I even have my, I have a special audio graph set up. And I got it set to exclusive mode, which is supposed to prevent things from making random connections. But yeah, it didn't work. Okay, I don't think I hate this. Let's see. I hate it. All right. Is this a Mark II? Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna dismantle it. Too much work. Oh, by the way, straight. If I do that, it's still going to go through that. Okay, let's try doing it this way. See if it's simpler. You know, I think this is much simpler, to be quite honest. Just go from there to here. I don't really care what kind of path it takes. Here we go. Alrighty. Now that gets that out of my hair. And then we can just launch from here to across. And again, there are no issues here. Okay, great. And then I have to take it back, though. That is something to consider. I've got to get it to go back the way it came, which means it needs to connect here somehow. Do we really even need this ramp anymore? I don't think we do. So I think what I'm going to do, pardon me, is delete it. I may as well do a filter. Filter, there we go. Because we have the jetpack, we don't need that for our normal travel. We don't need anything lower than that. Alright. Perfect. It's gonna go up this way. And I could even duplicate this. See here, if we go to the top, hang on, yeah, if we go to the top like this, it connects to the bottom. If we go down, it connects, like this connects the top of the ramp to the top of the stairs. It goes down, but if I go down to the bottom, it connects the bottom to the bottom. I guess it kind of makes sense, but when I say it that way, it's a little bit confusing to me. It doesn't compute in my brain as easy as perhaps it should. Alright, so now that we can take a detour here, we don't have to change our factory any. And again, even though this is our latest factory, we're most likely going to get rid of it at some point in the future. We're going to replace it when... Let's see, one of these here. I could go back this way, except that I don't have my truck with me. I forgot to disconnect it yet so far, so... Let's just connect up here. Not make it complicated. Okay, I need to go back and get my truck, which is down in the middle, unfortunately. I guess I could have taken the pipes around, but no need. Man, that felt like falling. Alright. Oh, I forgot to take the Caterium and delete it. Where is it? Oh, we didn't get that much for some reason. That's something else to look into. Alright, well, we can take this route. And away we go. Okay. So I've actually really been enjoying playing chess recently. I'm gonna move the mic, forgive me. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And I'm gonna continue playing. But I figured right now I got a little bit of time, I can play some Satisfactory. The thing about chess is I can't quite time box it. Like, I like playing with 30-minute clocks, or even longer potentially, but I don't have time for that right now. I have to be able to quit quickly. And I don't want to have to forfeit again like I did last time. So basically, I can't start a 30-minute game unless I have at least an hour of time free, because that's enough time for both me and my opponent to run down their clocks. So if I'm pessimistic and say that my game's going to take an hour, then I know I can at least play it all the way through. So, and that way I'm not putting my, you know, I also want my opponent to have a fair game too, right? Or a fun game too, right? I don't want to just, I don't want to just be the guy who, like, I felt bad yesterday, right? Because I was playing against this Rootman, and like, I felt like our game was really interesting, and he obviously did too because he asked for the rematch. But then in the rematch, like, right when it started to get interesting for me, and potentially for him, I basically just had to forfeit. I started blundering all the time because I had to go quickly. You know, I tried to explain it to him, but at the same time, it felt kind of low. I don't want to do that a lot, so I'm going to plan my time better. Okay. We'll get it close enough that it can... Let's see how this goes. Open crate. We're going to put 2 in there. And then delete all of type. We don't need all this coal. Now I want to see, is this full or not? Oh, it's not even full. Interesting. Because last time, I emptied this thing and I don't know where the deuterium went. Maybe it fell on the ground. I didn't notice. I don't know. Okay, we go in reverse. We load cargo. Okay. Go forward. Hopefully we have a full load, but I really can't tell from here. It'd be nice if you could see that while you were driving, because it'd be very useful in the record mode. You just see how much cargo and I guess what type. Alright. Let's make sure and go slowly enough here. And also let's plan. There we go. Plan ahead. We don't really want to go on the side of the hill there, even if it's a slight one, because we want to avoid causing issues for the AI driver. Want to make it as smooth as possible when the time comes. So let's go here. And let's try to approach this hill head on instead of going sideways. Missed the tree. Yes, there we go. Okay, I feel like this is the best run we've had in terms of smooth driving and setting the AI up to win. But no matter how you slice it, this part is going to be frustrating, or is going to be complicated. I probably just need to move that power pole somewhere else. Okay, so I managed to avoid conflict. That's good. Managed to stay on my side. This is all good. Now, I want to stay on this side as long as possible to avoid conflict, but I do have to duck over at the end to make a connection. Is he going to hit me? Hope not. Good. Okay, game glitched out for a second, but we recovered smoothly. All right, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh, we do need to get on our side of the road, though. That also matters. Okay. Yeah, baby, driving along. Honestly, it might have been quicker for me just to make a brand new path for this vehicle. Although that would have been really boring. I felt like this was fun enough, even though it was, yeah, I don't know. Even though we're driving the same route 3 times, it's got to be a little bit of fun to see the factory, right? Just get a good look at it. Okay, now, we need to remember to go downstairs. Whoa, hello. Okay, this isn't quite smooth, but it is also our first time doing it, so I'm going to give myself a pass, and I'm going to just pretend that it was perfect. Alright, I knew I should have given myself more space here. I knew I should have, but we're going to make it through regardless. We only have 1 truck in this route, so the fact that it's cramped is acceptable. We really should have given these trucks like 3 or 4 paths wide in order to be able to do this. Okay, I want to go this way, and I guess I'll back out. Oh no! I messed it up! Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we're starting from scratch now. Okay. Well, let's check our cargo. Delete all of type. That sucks. And there's not really a particular benefit to starting from this side, which I briefly considered, because quite simply, you know, on this side, I mean, I guess there's sort of, it just makes the route weird if we start from this side. Oops, side. Okay, I missed the connection, but that's okay. Missed my connecting flight. Zoop. Haha. And, yeah. Like, it just makes it difficult. Like, if you start the route from the end destination, that means that if you add a new truck to the route, for example, it means you have to wait for at least half the total trip time, half the round trip time, to get any goods flowing at all. Actually, yeah, you have to wait a full round trip. But if you start your truck's route at the beginning, where they're actually able to pick up stuff, that means if you go there and place a new truck, you just have to wait half of a round trip to experience a difference. So it kind of like, yeah, those four, I want to check those out at some point. That's on my list. Those 4 red lights there. So I feel like having the truck start from this side is valuable and meaningful. And like, I know it's the kind of thing that would frustrate me. Oh, what's this? Oh. I've never even looked at this. I mean, it's not any different than clicking on any other part of it, but okay. But it's got a nice little console there instead of this stuff. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Okay. It has a UI. It has a terminal. Okay. Let us build a truck. Okay. Why not? We'll put our coal in. And unfortunately, we're not going to have a lot of... this time, we're not going to have a lot of... make sure to push the right button. Load cargo. There we go. Loading status. Still loading. Okay, interesting. I assume it loaded as much as it's going to. I really don't know. Anyway, we're going to do the path now and hope it works. And this time we're not going to press X at the end and jump out of the vehicle. Well, and maybe this time we'll back into the parking lot the same way I do in real life. Okay, so we got to navigate this. There we go. Perfect. Oh, uh-oh. That wasn't smooth, but it just really all it means is the AI is not going to look pleasant when it's driving. It's going to look kind of despicable and make some weird mistakes. Like, it'll glitch out, right, if I'm not smooth enough here. So, honestly, the stakes are really low. The stakes are, do I want to spend any time looking at these truck routes afterward? And the answer is 100% no, I do not. Seems like this one has more difficulty going uphill than the tractor does. Which seems reasonable given that it looks like it weighs way more. Okay, that was reasonably smooth, yeah. Oops, okay, let's not go crazy here. It lined up, there we go. The issue is if I turn while accelerating, the handling is way different. I guess that makes sense too, the weight distribution would be different, so. Okay, here we go. I love how it automatically brakes if you let off the gas too. Well, this might be a little smoother this time. Still atrocious. Mainly it's visibility, like I can't see what I'm doing. Maybe I should have done it from the side, looking in so I'd be able to see everything. Okay, just don't fall. If you fall, there's no way I can get you back up there. I may as well restart the route because it'll basically double the length of the route, so I may as well restart at that point. All right, so we're not going to hit X this time. We're not going to jump out of the vehicle halfway through. And I'm also going to try, I think, backing into the docking station. Let's try it. Oops. Here, let's stop first and back in. This is the way I do things in real life. I find it safer. We got to back up all the way, even if we can load. Oh no! I hit the wrong button again. This is just too hard. This is too hard. Oh my goodness! I can't believe I've done that 3 times now. Twice. Okay, well, if I manage to get this done, that's going to be the stream, guys. That's going to be what we do. That's our stream. JK, I actually do have a little bit of time today. Yeah. Oh, I missed that again. Should be able to stream a little bit longer than usual, so I'm looking forward to that. Although I might rage quit and switch to chess here if this doesn't work. But regarding backing, like, what I've learned, this is something my brother taught me. If you back into a parking space instead of going in forward, what happens is when you arrive at a parking space, you have better visibility than when you're leaving, right? So if you back at that moment, you have more information, you can back more safely. But if you go forward into a parking space and back out of it, you know, you don't have as much awareness when you're backing out. And also something I've noticed for myself, even though I count myself as a skilled driver, I'm more alert after I've been driving for a little bit than I am when I first get in the car. Like, there's just a certain amount of stimulus that I find helps me become better. So, like, after the first, let's say, 10 seconds of driving, right, I'm going to be much more active and much more thoughtful than I am in the first 1 second of driving. And, you know, it's just kind of unavoidable. I guess you could I guess one thing I could try at some point is, like, some mental techniques to psych myself up. Okay, so what we're going to do is fill this with any Caterium we have. Transfer all of type. We're going to take back 2 of them. I don't know why that gave me a message about loading progress. That was weird. Okay, we want to build another truck. We're getting good at this part of it anyway. Add a little bit of fuel. Which I'm not seeing. Did I delete it? Okay, sure. Well, let's grab some from here. Let's, I'll just take it. It's fine. We'll fill it up with fuel. Not really a biggie. Let's try this again. Drive. Start recording. Okay. Wait. Let's go ahead and stop recording. Tell you why. Let's start recording and back up right away. Stop the car. Press A. I need to look when I do it. Okay, let's wait till it finishes the animation at least. Okay. Smooth enough. Okay, we want to go smoothly underneath of here as well. We don't want to bounce here because we could get the vehicle stuck. I'm going a little bit too slowly though, a little too cautiously. Alright, so let's plan ahead, get ourselves kind of low. And something I've noticed that kind of works with my personality, like if I back into a parking spot, it ends up being better. I'm going to try going this way. For me, I found that I'm more patient when I'm getting ready to, like when I'm parking my car and I'm getting ready to get out of the car, I'm much more patient than I am when I'm getting into my car, right? Because when I reach my destination, I have good feels, you know, like, hey, I'm here, I made it, you know, like maybe I made good time on the trip. You know, a lot of times I feel like I drove well, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like a little mini game when you drive, like, you want to drive safely, you want to drive quickly. You want to get to your destination without having to be slowed down or brake unnecessarily. And I'm pretty good at that. So for me, when I reach a destination, generally speaking, unless I'm fatigued, I have a little bit of a positive feeling there. And I'm like, okay, let me spin this positivity on backing carefully. Whoa, 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 we're spinning out. Probably will knock the AI off. let me spend this little piece of positivity on being more alert while I'm backing into the parking spot. And it does take a little bit of work, and it does frustrate other drivers, at least around here where it's not very common to back into parking spaces. And, you know, it does take, I feel like it takes a little bit of, I don't know if it takes more skill. I don't know if it takes extra skill compared to backing out of a parking space, but it's more precise because you're backing into oh, here, we learned from last time. You're backing into a smaller area, but at the same time, oh, come on now, don't do that. At the same time, okay, that was much better, although, well, sort of. The camera wasn't quite where I needed it, but it worked out good. Okay, don't fall, because I literally would have to start over. We're not going to hit the X button this time, guys. We're not going to do it. So let's back in, get that done, and we'll continue our conversation. Because we're not going to have to redo this. All right, go forward. Come to a nice safe stop. And then back. We have to back up all the way no matter what. We are not going to press X. We're going to look down at the controller and press A. There we go. Then we're going to wait for it to unload. I just realized that this is probably in loading mode. But I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm going to continue going. Because I have a feeling that if I reconfigure the truck stop, it should work. Even if it should start working. So we'll see how it goes. We'll just finish the path and yeah. But we end up wasting a bunch of Caterium because we apparently don't make it that quickly. I doubt we're going to use it quickly either, so it probably doesn't matter. Well, that was smoother than the way down. Okay, there we go. Get lined up. Okay. Should be fine. Okay, now let's take... Oh, geez, we're skidding around there at really low speeds. What it seems like low speeds. Okay, let's get lined up. Oh, gosh. Now, what I want to do here is completely avoid that ramp, because there have been so many issues with falling off of it anyway, and there's so much other traffic. What I'd rather do is just find a good opening and jump off. I think I'm going to jump this way. That's what we're going to do. It's a reasonable opening. Hopefully the AI can keep up. I mean, I know it'll glitch out here, obviously. But it's fine. Are we still recording? Why did the recording end? Why did it stop recording? I don't even know. I don't have any explanation for why it's not recording anymore. This is really frustrating. I just told you guys in the last stream we did together, I said, hey, let's use a truck. It'll be less frustrating, and it'll be less effort than the train. But by now I could have finished my rail, and I could have spent like 5 or 10 minutes or whatever it took configuring my train properly, and then it would have been good forever. And with no glitches. No glitches, guys, no glitches. Oh my goodness. This is painful and frustrating. Well, it is a good time for us to practice, though. We need to practice backing in here, because that is our plan. I'm not so sure that it's a good plan, looking at it. Backing out might be way easier, but then again, I mean, it's kind of like you're doomed either way. Like, it's complicated either way. And when we're backing in, we're going slow. Yeah, it's fine. Let's back until we get, okay. Let's go slightly forward. Let's go to here, right? I don't want to have to redo most of it, so let's go here. Okay, open bench. We're good. Let's see what's in here. I do not know what happened, but we do have a little more there. Oh, I think I get it. I think I know what happened. I'm going to go take care of the other side just to make sure that this wasn't the cause of the issue. I need to configure both ends of the truck stop correctly. There's a truck stop we don't even use. Yeah, let's make sure that nothing we were aware of could block it. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm a big advocate of backing into parking spaces and then driving forward out. I always back into my garage, which is a lot of work. It's really difficult. But if you think about it, like, what are your options? You either back into your garage or you back onto the road. Well, if you live on a sleepy street, then backing onto the road is fine. There's probably not much traffic, but then there are probably kids, right? Because like oh, look, there's more than 4 of them that are failing, and it's not the same ones each time. Okay, that's something to investigate. There's just some kind of an outage in the coal. Probably lack of water, but it might be lack of coal. There's just some sort of a, what do you call it? There's a bottleneck of some kind. Because anyway, you know, if you're backing onto a street, if it's a busy street, you have to contend with traffic. If it's a sleepy street, you have to consider that those are the ideal streets for parents to raise their kids. So that's the kind of street that a parent wants to live in, right? You know, street with low traffic, that's where parents want to live. So you have to contend with either children who are just crazy and they're going to do whatever they do and there's nothing you can do about it. Or you have to deal with, there we go, I remember this time. Or you have to contend with other vehicles. So that's a losing proposition. On the other hand, you know, if you're coming home and parking, you know, let's say you're on a less busy street. Well, as you're driving to your home, as you're driving to your garage, to your driveway, you notice that there are kids playing. Yeah, this is supposed to be loading. Incoming. Okay, great. You notice that there are kids playing, right? Like, that's not something that escapes your attention as a good driver. Here, let's go ahead and remove this. And I could remove that, but I think for now I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't actually care about wasted parts. There we go. You know, and if you're on a busy street, well, you could argue that, hey, on a busy street, it's going to be really difficult to back in because you have to cooperate with other traffic. They have to let you do it. And that's true, and I honestly don't have a good answer for that. Oops, I forgot again. I don't have a great answer for that, except to say that you always have the option to let other people pass you or to go in normally. Like, you have the option to go forward at any time. So if you're coming home from work and it's really busy and you're like, okay, well, I don't want to deal with it now, just do what you're used to. And then when you're leaving from work, or when you're leaving, maybe you're leaving at a better time. Like, if you're getting up at 6 in the morning, it probably isn't going to be as busy, if that's when you're leaving. So, you know, and also to a certain extent, you have control over when you leave your home. Like, you can't control the last minute you leave your home, but you can control the first possibility, right? You don't want to leave late for work, but you can always go early for work, you know, and maybe hang out at a cafe or something. And sort of the same kind of calculus applies when you're in a parking lot. If you're in a busy parking lot, well, backing in is way better. Let's say you're going to a sports game, you know, like a football game or a soccer game. Well, 100%, you do not want to get stuck there, right? If you park there and you know that when everyone leaves, they're going to want to leave quickly, you don't want to get stuck there. It's filling up pretty quickly. This is Mark IV. It's going at full speed. Is it filling this or emptying it? Okay, it's slowly emptying it, so this is not going as fast. This is Mark III. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. Oops. Not because I think I need to, but because I want to prove that I don't. Like, there is a bottleneck here, clearly, and I want to make sure I know where it is. Right? Let's see. I look at this one. Okay, there wasn't any backed up. This one had some backed up, not a lot. Oh yeah, there's a lot backed up here. So there is a bottleneck here, and like, we're just wasting our yeah, we're wasting our efficiency here, because these could be shoving more through. Whoa. Okay, not the ideal place to get stuck. Let's stay off the ground. How about that? Man, I can't wait till we upgrade and have access to the hover pack, or whatever it's called. I saw someone else playing that on YouTube, and I'm like, oh man, that's perfect. Now then, it's keeping up for now. Well, it's mostly keeping up for now, not completely. Which is interesting. Why is that? This is Mark II. I'm gonna upgrade this one as well. I realize that this is gonna be, there's a backlog here, and it's not gonna last forever. Let's take advantage of it while it's here. There we go. So we're going to get full volume, at least for now. And that means this thing will empty as quickly as it's filling until that backlog disappears. And then we'll see where the true bottleneck is later, right? We removed an interstitial bottleneck. Okay, let's drive this. Start recording. I don't really want to close the recording menu. I want it to stay open so I know what's going on. Stop recording. Actually, let's stop recording now. Let's get into a good position. Start recording. I kind of have to close this. Load cargo. We're still recording. Seems pretty slow to load. Okay, that worked. Oh, we just finished the recording. That's what happened. Oh my goodness, we finished the recording a long time ago. Okay, so what we're gonna do is put the recorded path right here. Okay. I mean, it does make perfect sense, right? What happened makes sense. Start recording. At least I know what happened now, and I'm not gonna waste the next time going through. Going real slow like. May as well make it look good. There we go. Okay. Loading it in. Now we're going to go over here. Completely avoid that spot. Okay. See, that one time we did go through here and we managed to place arrows, and the reason we were still recording was because I was so far back I didn't need to go in reverse in order to load. But I actually didn't like that position. I wanted to back up to load. So let's go here. This is less fraught. Whoa. Not by much. It's a little bit less fraught. Okay, a little bit of wavering, but still relatively smooth. Now we're going to pull this off. I feel like at this point we're just, it's sort of like we're just driving between tricky spots that we have to handle. Yeah. So if you are a driver, please consider, you know, how it might benefit. Oh gosh, it's so much bigger than the tractor. Wow. So much bigger. Please consider how it might benefit you to back into parking spaces. And think about, you know, it is a lot of effort to learn, to be clear. You know, it's going to take you a few weeks to really get comfortable with it. But then once you are comfortable with it, you're just going to be comfortable with it, right? So it's not like it's going to be forever difficult. Just think about it. Like, is it actually worth investing in safety? Like, is that going to up my game enough to make it worthwhile in the long run? And for me, the answer was definitely yes. And I've heard that if you have certain jobs, you actually do have to. If you have certain jobs, you actually do have to. Hang on a second, guys. Let me. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay. If you have certain jobs where you're driving, you actually do have to back into parking spaces because, like, your company will require it because it makes their insurance cheaper if they set that as a policy. All right. And that's actually how my brother learned about it because he has one such job. So the more you know. Okay, let's back all the way up because that's what we need no matter what. Let's not press the X button this time. We are still recording. All right. I think we're done. Now we just got to haul it back. All right. I think we still have the arrows. We're going to find out for sure once we get past this busy spot. Yes, we do have the arrows. Okay. Yep, new arrows are being placed. Great. And there's no real point in sharing the road because there's only one of these guys. I don't anticipate getting multiple. The maximum throughput here is going to be good enough for some time. one thing I've learned from this bus, you know, you'll set up a new bus line, right, and get started making a new part. And you feel like, oh man, there's a weakness here, there's a bottleneck. Because I'm using so much copper wire, it's not replenishing enough, or I'm using so much of this or so much of that. But actually the truth is that once that new line is established and has been there for a while, you don't notice the problem. And I think part of the reason for that is because, where's a good spot? Man, I don't know. I don't think there is a good spot for me to jump. I think I'll do what I did before. Kind of the same spot. Just go a little sooner. Yeah, I think that works out better. Yes! Okay, good. That's smoother. Uh-oh! Spoke too soon. Yeah, so what I've learned from this game is, like, a lot of times when it looks like you have a bottleneck, you really don't in the long run. Because you don't have to constantly be regenerating a lot of this stuff. Because a lot of this is stuff where you're just using it to level up, right? You're just using it for one-offs. So efficiency is not really a major threat long term. At least for the stuff I'm working on now, right? It could change if I end up automating a bunch of stuff, but so far it seems like no matter what I'm automating, ultimately it's something that I'm going to use manually or place manually. You know, I'm either going to consume it manually or place it manually. So it feels like it's a good idea to, okay, now where's that ending spot at? I see it. Okay, good. Took a while to load in. That's what I got to back toward. Oh, let's not fall off there, eh? Seems alright. Another nice benefit of upping your game when it comes to backing is you're going to feel really accomplished. Yeah. Okay, let's save the path that we have. Enter a name for your path. Quick Wire Hustle. Yeah, we're just going to call it that. Path has now been saved. I think I can just tell this thing to go in autopilot, right? Enable autopilot. Boom. I don't really want to drive the truck, but I do want to see... Okay. Let's not get hit. Okay, it has a little bit in there. Interesting. I do need to follow it and make sure it works okay. Whoa! I don't know why it's going back this far. Where'd it go? That's not good, because it's not going to fill up, is it? I don't know why that happened. Okay, well, let's go back this way and see if it loads or not. Looks like it's going to work. Let's compare. Okay, it has more in it. That's a good sign. Now, it's going to fail again because it's pointed the wrong direction. It literally can't. Okay, fine. It's going to work. And honestly, if it goes in reverse the whole dang time, I'm not mad about it. I mean, I am, kind of, but... It's trying to turn around. Okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's clearly not smart enough to execute a turn in that space, but... At least it didn't try going backwards the whole way, because that would have been sad. Alright, now is this the part where we get knocked off the top? Let's see. Yes. Believe it or not, when I am flying like that, I'm actually going slower than this thing, but I can catch up with it by running. Sort of. We'll catch up when it slows down. Let's make a little bit of time on it right here. I think we're good. Oh. Lost it again. Okay, we'll catch up again. This is always tricky. Okay, we're going to stay behind it this time because I know it's going to slow down right ahead of us. And I'll have a chance to jump on it. Perfect. Hopefully we don't fall off again right here. Okay. Ooh, is there a collision coming up? I think there might be. Why was that guy waiting there? Was he waiting for me? That's interesting. I didn't realize that these trucks had the ability to wait. But maybe that was just an accident. Maybe you know what? I might have fully stopped at that location in that route because I was worried about issues. Okay, so here we go. I really wish I could drive the truck and leave autopilot enabled. But if I get in the truck now, it'll disable autopilot and it'll have to start over, so. Not doing that. I also don't want to have to sit in it the whole time. I feel like that's a small improvement they can make to the game that'd be, you know, a really nice quality of life improvement. Maybe that's the kind of thing that would be great for a mod. Just a few quality of life improvements. Okay, we're going real slow here, but smooth. So, we're going to fall off. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm just going to go this way. Uh-oh. Okay, I got stuck. Yeah. I think I'll make up my time as long as I run. Am I ahead of it? I am, okay. Okay, it looks like it's going to fall off here. But when it glitches out, it'll come back. It'll fix itself. I could just add more whatchamacallit here so it doesn't glitch out. But that'll be later. It's going to glitch out. It'll be fine. This is fun to watch, though. Oh, no! Okay, I gotta catch up. Almost lost it. Okay, we got it. Okay, we're doing okay. Okay, I don't know why I just ragdolled, but okay. As long as it completes its run, I guess. Okay, we're backing in. Gonna look nice and smart. Not as smooth as I would have hoped, but acceptable. Oh, it's empty now. Oh! Are you kidding me? No, I didn't want to get in the car. Dang it. Okay, at least it went back to its automated route. Okay, great. Okay, so it looks like it worked. It filled this up. And stuff can be moving now. Oh, is it? Stuff is moving, right. Oh my goodness, that was so frustrating, guys. I can't believe it. How long did that take us? How long did that take to do this? And keep in mind, this isn't even my first try at this. I've been streaming for about an hour, 50 minutes. That's how long it took to do this. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Okay. Well, this is pretty far away, isn't it? From the end? Yes, it is. Okay. I could route it on top. I think that's probably a good idea. Maybe right here? Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Although, to be quite honest with you, at this point, I'm tempted to just route it here along the back and just integrate it later. Man, that's so tempting. But you know, if I do that, it's going to have a long-term effect, so... I'm also tempted to route it here. And just forget about adding extra rungs here. But I think we'll just play it cool. Do it this way. We're in zoop mode, good. Except in this one case, I don't want to be in zoop mode. Okay. We're not going to think about whether we need to go this distance or not, because I don't want to have to do this twice. We're just going to do it. Okay. I mean, it's good enough for now, right? Okay. Great. Okay. I really wish you could do a third-person view and just watch your character run down through the blades and everything. I think that'd be really cool. Alrighty then. Here we are. That's premature. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go straight to here. Keep it. I'd like to keep it level, but I guess that's not happening. Well, straight would be along this line. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do is line it up here with one of these guys. I can't tell where the front and the end is. The bottom is in, okay. Something like this should be good. Let's look at it. Closer. Honestly, if I put it right there, I think it'll connect. I have a feeling I'm going to do this twice. I get that's... No, I won't. I won't do this twice. Okay. This was just 2 eye-ups. Simple as that. No worries. But let's get it moving. There we go. Maybe a little too close. Okay, guys. Okay. Well, I'm going to go on mute in a little bit and then continue on this, but I'll be back, guys, alright? Just give me a few seconds and I'll get started. And please enjoy. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so this needs quick wire. I kind of want to route from this side. I think that'll be helpful. What's that? Oh, those guys, okay. I'm not messing with that right now. I'll handle the quick wire separately. That's just this one, okay. Great. Splitter. Try to line it up right there, I think. I think it's like that. It's hard to say for sure, but I think that's... Yeah, that looks lined up to me. Okay. Now we just need to connect here, quite honestly. And... simple as that. We could have spent so much time trying to make that look more beautiful, but we got it done. Interesting that it didn't do it. That must have been default mode. Okay, so... this is going this far. Let's see how it goes. Boom! Green light. We want a green light. Okay, we got the green light. Oh yeah, it's working. It's making stuff. It's adding the magic smoke. Alright, it's pretty quick too. There goes our first high-speed connector. There we go. Did it come out already? It did. Woo! Man, that is a that is a big challenge right there. That is a milestone. Oh my goodness. Okay, now if I recall, let me see. Let me bring this up again. No, not that. Oh, I got you guys stuck with this the whole time, apparently. Oh yeah, you guys kept this list the whole time. I guess that's okay. Hope it wasn't too frustrating to have that in the middle. Where? There it is. Okay, so we routed quick wire. We completed the circuit. There we go. We gotta name it something. Now we're gonna unlock bullet guidance. All we need is 10 of these guys. We'll be good to go. We have 5 already. Let's take these 5. Where'd they go? Okay, we only have 5. Let's just wait a little longer. Man, this is... I'm really excited about this. Now, how long does it take to make one? Okay, so 3 per minute. Okay. Okay, you can see we're needing a lot of quick fire per minute, though. That's surprising. 210 per minute. I think we're just gonna wait here for it to finish. It'll be done by the time I think about going back to do something else. It was like, what, 9? I think? And that would make this one 10, potentially. Oh, it's 8. Okay. This is 9. And then comes 10. I could build a second one of these, but I think using 400 quick wire per minute is really unrealistic. I think 200 might even be high. This will be the 10th one. Boom. Alright, let's take those 10 and skedaddle. While we're thinking about it, I do want to go ahead and check the efficiency of... I want to check the efficiency of the quick wire transport. I think the numbers are going to be completely inaccurate at this moment. Oh, you know what? There's a tractor and a truck that collided right there. Oh, geez. Well, I know which truck, because there's only one truck that I have that I'm routing. And that's frustrating. What happens if I just stop that truck? Does it? Okay. Yeah, these two are in conflict, which should be fine. Did I just kick it? Can I build another truck? Transport? Truck. Ooh, I can, great. what I'm going to do is just try pushing this. Here we go. Do I have fuel? I have fuel. Let's split our biofuel and send half of it there. I don't want to lose the ability to jetpack at any time. Be careful how we do this. Is that good enough? I'd really rather not fall off here, but I think I'm falling off. Unless that can climb. It can't climb. Okay, it's going to fall off. Oh, actually, it's not going to fall off. We can't manage to fall off. Zoop would have been preferable, but I don't think it'll let me... Yeah, vehicle in the way. Missing concrete, too. That's a wild one. Can we get up here? We can. Push them both. I don't understand when they conflict like that, why doesn't it just glitch out like normal? Why does it keep them stuck, you know? They still say they're stuck. I really wish they would just glitch around each other. Is it considered part of the fun that you have to have completely separate paths for things? Or to make one-way streets? Is that considered to be part of the fun? Let's, disable, enable. Okay. Let's see what it does this time. Okay, interesting. They are still blocking each other. See, now this guy did stop for him. Okay, so I think that stopping is programmed in somehow. I imagine what's happened is this one's going to, like... Oh, he's going the other way. Interesting. I imagine he's going to glitch out. Whatever. Let's not get super distracted, eh? Oops, wrong way. Oh, don't want to go that way. No, 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 no. Okay. There we go. Okay, I don't actually need to fix that right now. I just need to keep an eye on it. And quite honestly, any amount of quick wire over here is enough for now. Let's just take a look here at the stats. 0 per minute. That's kind of rough. But we see this isn't... Oh, I thought it wasn't moving. It is moving a lot. Oh, it's moving at the bottom. Okay. Okay, here it comes. It's empty, though. That's kind of okay in this case. Because this guy's full, he's not able to... We're not able to utilize this so quickly, so... Great. Okay, now let's go to the MAM. Let's go to our regularly scheduled MAM, our normal MAM. Yes, ma'am. We'll probably end up having... I predict we'll have to use some smokeless powder to build some more ammo before we can really do what we want to do. But let's go to the MAM and unlock it. Oops. That's the wrong way. Let's exit. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am. Caterium. There it is. Bullet guidance. Boom. Start research. That was quick. Okay. What you got to say?
Homing rifle ammo unlocked.
Hello,
This
Ada. I've
ammo
missed you.
can be loaded into a normal rifle and, when fired, will seek a target. Clarification. This does not make the rifle a homing rifle.
Okay.
If you leave the rifle alone, even when loaded with this ammo, it will not return home like a devoted and adorable puppy and/or kitten.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, I kind of need to do this now, right? Let's make some. Let's go here. I bet we don't have everything we need for it. Let's look at ammo, though. What do we need to make this? We're lacking the smokeless powder, I think. Hang on. There we go. Okay, we're lacking smokeless powder there. For the homing, we lack high-speed connectors. Okay, so we just need more of those to make it. Okay, well, seems like it's a thing we can do. And I think I want to take and convert all of my ammo to homing ammo, if I can, even though it takes a lot of high-speed connectors. I feel like that's the best way to, Oh. Okay, that was conflict. I feel like that's the best way to test it out, because if I have different kinds of ammo in my inventory, I don't know how to switch. So hopefully just having the right kind of ammo is enough to load it. Anyway, we'll just try some things, okay? Oh, I almost forgot. Let's go to our list. Hang on, where'd it go? Boom. Done. Party. Boom. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay. Here we are. The quick wire's still going so fast here. $29. I have 215 here. Let's go ahead and build equipment workshop. Go to the bottom. Let's just make what we can make. Oh, we can make 100. Oh, for each, I see, for each, interesting. So we use 2 normal ammo. We use 2 normal ammo to make each homing ammo. Does that mean it's more powerful? I don't know. Okay, so that's as many as we can make. We only have 15 normal ammo left. I'm okay with just deleting them. We do need to make more at some point. Now, hopefully, if we load our rifle, can we fire? I need to go find something to fire upon. I mean, we could go for some spiders. I know where to find them. Could also just go for some goodies. Let's see. What a weird angle that is. Yeah, that's trippy. If you look at that belt down there, it's really trippy. Anyway. Oh, that's so cool. Great action scene. Okay. Is there anything nearby that I can attack? Did I unlock the scan if it lets me scan for enemies? Because that would be cool. There were some enemies down there, but now that I've built there, I don't think they're coming back. But I could head off in this direction, and surely we'd find some soon. Is that one? I think there might be a spider right there. Alright, let's double check. Let's look at the object scanner. First of all, power slugs, enemies. Oh, great. There's an enemy over here somewhere. We're gonna pass it. Okay, it's somewhere down there. Straight ahead. I guess if it attacks me, that's fine, right? Okay, there it is. Okay, I see him. Now the tricky thing is just don't lose track of him. Guess we could just switch to our rifle. I've lost track of him. But I remember the rough areas. I think we're good. Okay, he's there. Somewhere. There he is. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, he got me too. It's a good shot. I don't feel like these homing bullets are doing much. They're certainly not homing. So... Oh, wait. I've got to reload. Oh! These are regular bullets. Okay, I've got to figure out how to reload. I might need to keep keyboard and mouse to do this. That's what I suspect. Which is fine, we'll deal. Okay, well, we don't need to go all the way over here, really. This is fine. Now, is there a way here? Here's my rifle. Actions? No. Tooltip? Doesn't look like it helps. Now see with this one, right? There's a configuration menu. There's a gear there, a tooltip, or whatever. But with this one, I don't see anything like that, and it just says ammo types. Let's ask AI. Okay. Let's go through this together, huh? Let me share it with you. Properties, select, AI. How's that look? Hopefully you guys can see that okay. It's kind of small. It says open your inventory. Select the rifle. Access ammo types. Drag and drop. Click on the ammo type you want to use and drag it to the rifle slot, or right-click the ammo type to equip it directly. All right, so let's try that. Navigate to this. Actions. Okay, I can't see actions. Close that. There's no equip action. It'd be nice if they just add an equip action to this menu. That'd be perfect for me. What's that sound? See? Oh good, he's below me attacking me. That works out perfect. Because he'll stay targeted on me. I'll be able to find him later. Okay, so let me just switch to keyboard and mouse for this. Because I want to see this working. Controls. Keyboard and mouse. X to apply. Yes. Okay. Okay, now. Tab. And then right click. Seems like that worked. Let's see, equip. Shift plus left mouse button. Oh, did I split the stacks? Is that what I did? I kind of need to go back to the other to figure that out. Tab again. Shift plus double click on equipment. Equip. Shift plus double click. I'll try dragging it. I can't really tell if it's equipped or not. It doesn't look like it though. If I look down the corner, that doesn't look like it's equipped. It says drag and drop the ammo type to the rifle slot or right click the ammo to equip it directly. Neither of those work. Equip. Oh, that's for equipment. Okay, so is there like a... Now with this one, I can click on the gear and choose preferred fuel. But with the rifle, is there any way at all to switch? Let's hit the sort button. Okay, good. This came back together. Oh, whoops. Okay. That's what right-click does. Clearly right-click's not helping. Shift plus left mouse button, double-click. Alright, I'll have to look it up in a wiki or something. Let's turn down the obnoxiousness for now. Let's just... There we go. Okay. Rifle. Oh, there's a Mark II. That's exciting. Ammo. Okay, shows how to unlock stuff. Recipes. Okay. Less damage per shot than the rebar gun. Honestly, I never figured out the rebar gun. It was not that useful. I couldn't figure out how to use it in any effective way. I just gave up. Much longer range. Fires hit scans. Since it fires hit scans when using the rifle ammo and turbo rifle ammo, there's no need to lead targets or compensate for projectile drop. Really? I don't know exactly what hit scans are, but I understand what they mean here about leading targets. They mean you don't have to fire in front of a moving opponent, which is confusing to me. And you don't have to account for like the projectile dropping over a distance, which is fine by me because I don't normally pay attention to that. But this one would bug me. Okay, so with standard ammunition, the rifle is a relatively slow-firing weapon. Sure. Okay. Both alternate ammo types change the behavior of the weapon, though not nearly as radically as alternative ammo for the rebar gun. See, I never figured out how to use alternative ammo for the rebar gun either. It's kind of the same issue. Turbo ammo makes the rifle a fast-firing automatic weapon. 5 times the magazine size. Okay, great. Homing ammo defaults to extremely broad crosshair, but this does not represent shot bloom. Rather, it indicates the weapon's tracking area. The ammo will curve to hit enemies within the aiming circle. Fine. How do I change ammunition? I mean, this is an important thing to include. Especially if you're not going to make it obvious. Let's search for switch. Okay, usage. Okay, I don't care about rifle usage. I care about... Yeah, I don't care about rifle usage. I care about ammo usage. Oh, we're still in the rifle... I see. We're still in the rifle thing. It doesn't have a separate page. Okay, so whatever. Usage, equipment, crafting, tips. There's no information here. That explains why AI didn't get it right, because there's no... Hold the R key while the rifle is equipped, then select the desired ammo type from the menu that appears. Oh, that might... Okay, I think I might get it. Let's try again. Close this. Hold the R key. Oh! I bet I can do that with a controller now that I've seen it done. Okay, let me switch back. I managed to switch it, so at this point I kind of don't care. Oh yeah, I need the controller. Escape? Tab? No. How do I bring up the menu? Enter? Oh, that's chat. Space? Nope. P? M? M is for map, okay. How do I pause? Guess I have to look that up. We're going to ask AI again. Okay, I did press escape. And that didn't work the first time. That was weird. Options. Controls. Controller. Great. Looks like it's homing correctly. If I go this way, nothing really happens. Okay. That guy's dead now. I love how I don't even have to, like, even visibly be able to see exactly where he's at. I just kind of have to get generally in the area. I like that. Okay. Now, if I want to change ammo type, I bet the way to do it is like... Nope, not that button. This one? Nope. This button? Yes, okay. So on the controller, you press the down directional button. Let's auto pickup. I wish we could auto chainsaw, but that's not happening. Pick up. Here we go. There's some more bacon. What is it? Bacon and garlic? Yeah. A bacon plant. Alright, well, good enough. I don't need to catch everything possible down here. Great. Okay, so now we know how to switch ammo with the controller. And it is dead simple once you know. I guess I could have tried that, but... I was just so sure I wouldn't be able to figure it out, I guess. Okay, sort. Put this away, put that away. Why is it not combining? Oh, that's why. I do want to make more rifle ammo before I get too carried away. Because 60 is not that much. But we also are going to need some more concrete. Again, before we go a huge distance and end up not having it. Here? Ish? Here. 500. 1,000's probably fine. How much of this do I have? Oh, plenty for now. Okay. I'm pretty sure the smokeless powder is all the way down there. Here's the way in. Whoa. Okay, go that way. Let's try again. Okay, let's see what happens. Just... There we go. Okay, perfect. Man, I haven't been to this side of the map in a while. So zoom. I think the last time I was here was when I was confused about the plastic, connecting plastic to the biofuel. Oh, choo-choo! Haven't seen the train in a while either. I mean, this is exciting. And beautiful. And nauseating. All of that. All of the above. Okay. And we want to stay near here, actually. Where are these? One of these. That's not smokeless powder, right? That is black powder. Ooh. So does this create black powder? No, it creates smokeless powder. Okay, so I need to find that. Oh, it's right above it. Okay. Okay, I can see how that's hard to see. I see why I missed it. Boom, boom, boom. What can I get rid of here? Well, we can definitely get rid of this. All of type. I don't see a use for that, honestly. We are going to need these. The leaves we should have gotten rid of already. We have that one extra concrete I don't mind deleting. I deleted all my concrete. Oh well. Whatevs. Delete one of those. Okay. Now this is moving again. And this is... I need to refill that at some point. What's the ratio here? Is it 2 to 1 or 1 to 2? It's 2 to 2. Okay. So we should be good. Alright, now I'm going to go silent again, but we're going to go ahead and build some rifle ammo, basically. And I'm going to turn the game volume back up as well, so give me a sec. I'm back. I'm back, okay. Let me get the mic sorted, hang on. So I'm really excited. It looks like we're going to be able to get computers done today. And honestly, we might even get the other one done today too. What was it? Adaptive something something. So, I don't remember. Anyway, it's going to be really great. Oh, I think 2 requirements of the adaptive thing. Okay, great. Okay, so we need wires. Oh, we need cables and plastic and circuit boards. Now, circuit boards are going to come from here, right? We're not going to worry about that one just yet. I believe, yeah, right here. Here's the line we follow. We're going to have 3 things here, at least. Okay. Circuit boards, I think I'll have on the bottom. Hang on, let me double check. For some reason, things are doubled up again. Which I'm not understanding at all. There we go. My audio got doubled up, but it shouldn't affect the stream, thankfully. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Maybe I need to like create a dummy device to capture those sounds so it doesn't try to redirect them somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. So we're gonna have that bottom one be whatchamacallits. Circuits, and then we're gonna have probably, I'd say the middle one is probably gonna be what we're grabbing here. Yeah, and then we're gonna have plastics. Okay, so I'm gonna go as far as I can with this. Can't start from that side, unfortunately. Can start from here. All right. Okay, and then, you know, we probably want to drop this one down on top, to be quite honest. Splitter. Boom. All right, that should go now. Should be working already. Yes, good. Feeding it in. We'll check on that later. Now we need to bring plastic over. Plastic's the last one. We're not going to bother trying to pull everything down because it's just getting way too complicated to do. We're going to pull stuff down as we need it. So, when does it make sense to do? Okay, right here. Five, I think, right there. And for our purposes, we don't really have to continue building that out. Do it right here. 5 on this one. Okay, I think plastic's the top one, so we could build just that one out and leave the rest alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right around here. Oh good, I lined it up. By accident. Perfect. Probably could have skipped this one and just gone to the other side, but whatevs. Okay. Now then, we're getting better at placing this stuff, honestly. Splitter. Get lined up here. We're going to use this to get it down. There we go. And then come over here. And we need a little more of this. Not to mention the conveyor belt being too long. That's fine by me. We need to collect some resources. We also need to extend this. I probably need to get some copper. Just double check my copper supplies. I wish I could do that in transit. Maybe that's an upgrade where you can like look at your inventory while you're traveling. That'd be nice. It'd be very nice. But it does kind of make sense, you know, your hands aren't free, so you can't just do whatever you want with your hands, right? While you're traveling. I mean, it fits, right, with the storyline. But maybe they wanted you to actually spend time enjoying your factory. Maybe that was an intentional design decision there. Okay, so we need more of these always. Oh, we need to put those back. I'm going to assume we need more of this. Anything I can get rid of here? Not really. Oh yeah, there we go. Is that steel? Oops. Perfect, okay, got it. Boom. This is really fun. Oh, interesting. Just dropped off right there, okay. Yeah. Let's start from this side, because you know how it'll go if we don't. Okay, I don't like that. See, we made a slight miscalculation here. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, this looks good to me. Perfect. I see, so it's like slightly off. Yeah, it is slightly off, but that's fine. Okay, we got plastic. The only thing remaining is to bring this over, which I'm tempted to just bring to here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It is this one, right? This is, wait. Oh no, it's not that one. It's this one. These are, yeah, circuit boards. Okay, well, let's just bring it this far then. The rest we can do like this. Let's just bring these all across, just to make it easier. Oh, there are only two, okay. Yes, just bring this across to make sure we get it right. There's so many chances to get it wrong, so I may as well adapt to that. Great. Okay. I don't know why this always says overlapping. Like it's kind of frustrating that it always says that it's overlapping, but it's never true. Unless it means overlapping the stackable thing, but it's like designed to overlap. Like this thing doesn't complain about overlap when you connect it to a belt, or even when you set a belt on top of it. At least as far as I know. Anyway. Okay, we clearly got this wrong. Plastic should go underneath, because plastic's coming from further. Let's go ahead and fix that. I think I know how we're going to fix it. So, oh wait, you need to, okay. Put this where the plastic was again? No, it's fine. Oh no, we got those backwards. It's fine for now. What we'll do is just babysit this thing until we get the flow right. Okay. Now this is empty. Plastic's coming. Okay, hopefully this thing needs more plastic than circuit boards. Let's see. What's the ratio here? 16 plastic to 4 circuit boards. So it needs 4 times as much plastic. That means there's a good chance that this plastic will run out before the circuit boards here run out. So the swap should work okay. Of course, there's also a chance that the... let's say the plastic does run out first. There's a chance that the new plastic won't come in time. We'll work that out when we get there. How do we put it? Like right there, I think? That's it. Yeah, it's running there. Good. And it takes 24 seconds to make one. Okay, we'll stick around for a little bit. Man, computers were super easy. Oh, we already got past that problem, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Great. We already got past it, okay. So we now know it's just gonna flow. Flow, baby, flow. Okay. Did a little more. Zoop zoop. And we're out of iron. Okay, let me go get some more iron. What I also need to do, though, is, like, fix the Hyperloop tube, so... let's get on that. And I also need to build in some spacers. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Hyperloop... no, Hyperloop's on the other side. We need to rearrange this so it's easier to understand. A lot of work to do that, but it'll be worth it at some point. Okay, so where's another one? Right here. It's really hard to tell where. Okay. Stackable. Oh, geez. Okay, well, we'll do that when we come back to. Zoop. Now, over here at the end, we're kind of interfering. We probably should fix that. You can see we popped through the belt here at the end. Where is it? Right around here, we popped through the belt. Right there. But thinking a little more, I bet we can fix that. It's just it's not a high priority, but I bet we can fix it. What I'm trying to say is I don't think it'll be hard to fix. Okay. Let's go back. Let's try again. Here we go. Zoop. I need a lot more exit points here, so we're gonna set that up. Basically, every group of 2 of those, we need to have exit points set up for them. So that will come later. Okay. Boom. We're going to cut it off on this side because I think that's best. Where's the rotate? Right there? That's it. Connect from there to there. Now then. Well, let's just be honest. The place where we want to go is right here, right? More than likely. Let's be quite honest here. Alright, and let's add the entrance back, because if we run out of materials, we definitely don't want to get stuck here. Looks like it's going to work fine. We just need to do the same thing here. Well, not yet, do we? No, we don't need a new one yet. I guess we can leave it like that. We certainly don't want to shove ourselves off the edge, right? I guess going this far is fine. Will it even connect? It does in fact connect, great. Okay. Oh, that's right, we were busy expanding, okay. Oopsie daisy. You know, we'll handle that later when it comes up. We don't need to fix everything now. Now we're missing concrete. Okay, well. Time to head back. Whee! Well, that was less impactful than I was hoping. A lot of people are excited about AI these days. How do you guys feel about it? As for me, like, I do find use in it. I do use AI in my daily life and in my job. I feel like it reduces the effort to research something by maybe 40%. But it also means that I get a weaker understanding of every topic I use AI to research. Like, I remember how difficult it was and how painful it was to learn things without AI. Like, just using search engines and basically being the AI myself. Slurping up all the data, figuring out what was relevant. But the upside of that was, by the time I learned the thing I cared about, I'd already learned 10 other things that were kind of relevant. Oh, I need to put this back. You know what? I'm not going to put this back. I'm going to waste it all. Just delete it all. Because I keep forgetting to put it back. Anyway, there's plenty of that. So in some ways, researching with AI, it only saves time if you don't intend to research deeply on a topic. That's important to understand. Like, if you need to understand a topic fully and deeply, AI is not going to do that for you. It helps you, like, if you need a quick understanding for just a short moment, then yeah, it's going to be fine for that. But for in-depth stuff, you're just going to have to research it yourself no matter what. Because essentially, you know, the AI is trained on the internet. You have to train yourself, right? You have to train your brain on the same data AI trained itself on if you want to become an expert in something. Anyway, so I find AI is useful, but it's kind of limited in its use. Like, if I use it carefully, it can make me maybe 10 to 20% more productive in some ways. I will say one pleasant benefit of AI is it's made it easier for me to accomplish tasks that I would burn out on otherwise. Like, if I have a difficult task to accomplish, or not so difficult, but let's say I want to accomplish a task, right? But I realize that in order to do it the way I want to do it, I have to do another thing first. And to get that done the way I want it, I need to do 2 other things first. So now we're like nested 3 levels deep into tasks. And maybe the innermost task in that nesting, you know, will take... Oh, am I... Shoot, I got the collar wrong, didn't I? Oh, just for one, though. Just for one. Maybe the innermost task in that loop is going to... Maybe every task in that hierarchy is going to take me a week to do. So it just can become very frustrating and discouraging to do it without AI. Whereas with AI, it might be like, hey, you have this side quest, right? And you need the side quest to be done properly, but you don't actually need to learn. Like, you don't really want to become an expert on the side quest, you just want to have it done properly. So you can spend, like, you know, maybe a day working with AI to do something that, you know, otherwise would take you a week, and then you get to forget about it. You have the privilege of just not remembering after that, right? So that's nice. To be able to allocate my time that way. Like, it helps me allocate my time more efficiently and helps me avoid burnout. So that's, you know, that's nice. And I might be exaggerating, like, you know, like tasks that might take me a week, probably more likely just 2 days, right? I could shorten it maybe to a day and a half, or maybe it would take me a full day, but I can shorten it to an hour. Probably exaggerating a little bit. Okay, this is going into here, right? We already got some of these. Okay, we do. We have 22. About time we have 100 of them, we can start unlocking stuff in the man. Okay, now the other thing I wanted to build, I think. Okay, let's see. Nope. Adaptive control unit. This is it, right? Yes, we already have the heavy modular frames. We already have circuit boards. We just added computers. Now we need automated wiring. Okay. So, for automated wiring. Yeah, that's super simple. I probably should have done this one already. But we're going to bring the stagers over and the cables. All right, where are we brought cables? Great. Give me a couple seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, now let's get this other one done. I think we just need... Oh, that's dark all of a sudden. I think we just need an assembler. We are going to line it up with this guy, though. Oh, wait. No, we have an assembler factory thing. Let's set it up. Blueprints. I need to do a better job of organizing these, honestly. This is that. I'm kind of waiting for the level 2 blueprints, the Mark II blueprint factory to come out so I can get things revamped. It's hard to see a purpose in doing that prematurely. You know what? I don't really want to line it up, to be honest. To be quite honest with you, I want to use the new paradigm, line it up here. Boom. And let's leave 2, just like we did with the others. Boom. Okay. We clearly need to upgrade that one, don't we? Quite honest with you, I'll upgrade it when I need to. There's no reason to upgrade prematurely. Yes, that is the thing. Oh, I forgot I can build stuff here. Totally forgot about that. But that's a good thing I forgot, because blueprints are way better. It explains why I forgot, you know? Just need 2 ingredients. It's going to be interesting getting these connected, though. I'm curious about how that's going to work. I think this would be symmetrical, but I'm not going to risk it. Now, those first 3 are going to that one. I need to change that setting. It's really frustrating me now. Options, gameplay, direction, rotation. Is it UI? Is it user interface? Rotation, direction, copy, sample. What's it called? Oh man, I don't even remember what it's called. Probably here. Here, let's see what this feature is. X to sample building. I already tried sample. Okay, options, gameplay, sample. There we go. Maybe. Sample, copy customizations. I want to copy rotation. Keep equipment. What languages are available? Could I change it to an interesting one? Maybe Swahili? No, apparently not. If I knew Swahili, I imagine I could offer some translations, but... okay. Okay. Keep equipment. Yeah, I like that. Okay, automatic clearance separation. I don't want to know about that. If I change a value, I have to learn about it. Interesting. Yes. Maybe it was under UI. There was something about copying the rotation. Give me a sec. Alright, that was the call telling me I need to end the stream soon. I think this might have been under controller stuff. There was something about copying rotation. But... oh, interesting. Okay, I don't want to mess with this stuff because I've already gotten used to it. Controller type default. Xbox, DualSense, it's none of those, so I just have a generic one. There was definitely something, you know what, they might have updated it and removed settings. That might be a thing that happened. Because I've noticed there are certain settings that have changed. Small cost slots, what does that mean? Use small cost slots in the HUD when build this. Okay, I don't really care. I think I know what it means, I don't care. Right, so here we are. We need to connect those two to these two. I have some ideas about how to go about it. That works fine for one. Oh, for the other, we can just do it in reverse. Simple enough. Perfect. That is hokey, but it's going to work. now then, we're going to tie this in. Oh, we already tied it in. Nothing's going to come because we haven't hooked it up yet. Now, what do we need for this? One of them I think I can get right away. We have power at least. Oh, we need to select a recipe. What are we making? Automated wiring? We need a stator and cables. We can get the cable right now, but we're not getting the stator. Whoops. We're not going to get the other one today. The rotor. That's going to take too long. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the cables moved in. Oh! Cables already coming, aren't they? Oh, great. So now... Ooh. Okay, we need to delete this. Ooh. Let's be more careful. Delete that, delete that. Delete that, and that. Cables. Okay, let's see if we can do it like this. Probably not. It works. Okay, it doesn't seem... Oh, well that didn't work. Try again. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work. Okay. We'll just use the old trick. Boom. And we know we have to use it on this side. Perfect. Couldn't ask for something better, although it looks really hokey. Okay, we'll hook that up later. But yeah, we made a lot of progress here today. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I'm grateful. Alright, this is Creative Caving. We're saying goodbye to our Satisfactory for now. We'll be satisfied with it some other time. But